Drew Luck is Jay Cutler 2.0. And I want to tell you guys why I think this. Um, I was watching Colin Cowherd's podcast today, and he said, and I agree with him. Drew Luck is too casual. He's too laid back, just like Jay Cutler was. He's not. He doesn't have urgency. He doesn't have that urgency that you want in a QB. Now you do want your QB to be calm, collected, and cool at all times. You also want to have a little bit of urgency, a little bit of that itch in them. Like if they don't have any urgency, they're too casual. They don't put in enough work. And this is one of the reasons why I don't think Drew Lock is the guy for Denver. I'm not a believer in Drew Lock. I was at one point. I was thinking, maybe Drew Lock is the guy in Denver, but I have a feeling the Broncos are going to make a mistake and stick with Drew Lock for too long. Just like the Bears stuck with Jay Cutler for too long. He's very similar to Jay Cutler. He's so laid back. He doesn't really seem to care. Like, the difference between him and Jay Cutler is Drew Lock seems to care a little more, but he's too casual about playing, if that makes sense, because Jay Cutler just didn't care. He didn't give two flying F's, He just didn't care. I think Drew Lock cares. I just don't think he is as urgent as he needs to for an NFL QB. Being an NFL QB, you have to motivate others around you. You have to have some juice. You have to have some urgency. That gives other players juice. That gives other players urgency. That gives other players, it boosts other players. But when you don't have any juice, why are the players going to have any juice? Why are they going to have urgency when their leader doesn't? We could sit here all day and say quarterback doesn't matter. But in today's game, quarterback matters. I don't care which team you are. Quarterback matters. You need a quarterback with some fire. You need a quarterback with some urgency. You need that. And you need a QB that'll motivate others around them. If they don't do that, then they're not NFL caliber. Yes, they could be great in college. They can be great in high school. They can be great in even the minors, probably. But they can't play in the NFL. Maybe they could play, but they're not going to lead a team anywhere. They're not going to lead a team anywhere being too casual, not really working as hard as they should. Because Drew Lock doesn't seem the guy to work all that much either, if you ask me. Yeah, he's going to put in the work, but he's going to put in the minimal work. What am I saying? Needed. He's not putting more work or as much work as he should. He's doing the minimum requirements. And that doesn't get you anywhere this day in the NFL. You have to push. You have to push every day. It's not just, go out there, practice, go home, that's it. When you go home, you continue to study. You continue to practice. You continue to get yourself in shape. You continue to grow. You don't just say, I'm going home, my job's over now. It's not an everyday job. The NFL, if you're a QB, if you're a leader, you have to have some fire in you. You cannot be too casual, like I've been saying. You gotta have some fire. If you don't have no fire, you're not going anywhere in the NFL. You're not leading no team. You're not going to get yourself anywhere. And Drew Lock isn't that guy. Jay Cutler wasn't that guy. Johnny Manziel wasn't that guy. We've seen with him. And a few others. There's plenty of others where they just don't want to put the effort in. They don't. And I have a feeling Zach Wilson's going to be like that. Zach Wilson, he's very cocky. He's too up there. He has too much ego. And once you get to the NFL and you try to be like that, grown men getting paid at a job, it's not going to go your way. So, if Drew Lock wants to be a star quarterback in this league, he has to grow up. He has to get some fire in his eyes. And if he doesn't get any fire in his eyes, he's not it. Denver, move on. I move on now. You guys have developing receivers. You guys have a young defense that is going to continue to get better, back into form. It's been great, but not what it was a few years back. But, yeah. The Broncos could really be a contender. They could really contend with KC if their quarterback has some fire in his eyes. If the quarterback has some urgency. But he doesn't. So, Drew Lock is not the guy, and I appreciate you guys watching this video. If you guys check out any other videos, subscribe, tell me what else you want to see, and I appreciate you guys watching this video. As always, peace out.